My dear soul, if you've been waiting for answers, if you've been praying and wondering why nothing seems to change, this message is for you. Have you ever prayed and waited and nothing happened? You asked Allah sincerely. You believed. You trusted. But the answer didn't come. And slowly, quietly, a question formed inside your heart. Why does it feel like Allah is silent with me? If you've ever felt that way, stay here for a moment. Because this delay may not be doing what you think it's doing. Unanswered prayers don't just hurt. They confuse. You replay your du'as in your mind. You wonder if you said something wrong. You question your intentions. You start thinking maybe you're not good enough. And that's the part people don't talk about. The part where waiting starts changing how you see yourself. Some people stop asking. Some stop hoping. Some stop talking to Allah the way they used to. Not because they stop believing, but because they're tired of feeling disappointed. And if that's you, you're not broken. You're human. Here's something we often forget. Allah's delay is not the same as Allah's absence. Silence does not mean rejection. Waiting does not mean neglect. Sometimes Allah doesn't answer immediately because the answer itself would overwhelm you. If it came too early, we ask for outcomes. Allah looks at our capacity. We ask for relief. Allah looks at our readiness. And those two things are not always the same. Delay does something very specific to the heart. It slowly removes the illusion that you are in control. At first, that feels scary because control feels like safety. But over time, you begin to see something else. You stop performing. You stop pretending you're strong. You stop making your faith look perfect. And what's left is honesty. When answers are delayed, you can't rely on excitement anymore. You can't rely on motivation. You can't rely on emotional highs. You're left with sincerity or nothing. And that's where real faith begins. Not the faith that feels comforting, but the faith that stays even when nothing changes. Waiting is one of the hardest human experiences. Uncertainty creates anxiety. Silence creates fear. Delay creates self-doubt. Your mind keeps asking questions your heart can't answer. What if this never happens? What if I'm hoping for nothing? What if Allah gave others what I asked for, but not me? And Islam doesn't deny that pain. It doesn't shame you for feeling tired. It doesn't tell you to silence your questions. It teaches you how to anchor. Instead of panic, how to trust without understanding. How to stay connected without clarity. That kind of patience is not passive. It's quiet strength. I've seen people pray for things for years, not realizing Allah was protecting them from relationships that would have drained their peace, from opportunities that look like success, but would have cost them their soul, from timelines that would have broken them before they were ready. At the time, the delay felt cruel. Later, it felt like mercy, because when the moment finally arrived, they could actually carry it. The delay didn't ruin them. It shaped them. Allah's delays don't waste time. They prepare hearts. And sometimes the preparation matters more than the thing you're asking for. So what do? While you're waiting, not big dramatic actions, not pretending everything is fine. Small, honest ones. Talk to Allah without performing, without polished words, without pretending you're okay. Tell him you're tired. Tell him you're confused. Tell him you're still here, even if it hurts to be. Stop measuring faith by how fast things change. Some seasons aren't meant to move quickly. They are meant to teach you how to stay. Sometimes faith is simply remaining connected when leaving would feel easier. And Allah sees that. Every quiet effort, every silent tear, every moment you chose hope, even when doubt was louder. If Allah is delaying your answer right now, it doesn't mean He forgot you. It means He's doing something deeper than giving you what you asked for. He's reshaping your heart, strengthening your inner world, preparing you for what's coming next. And one day, you will look back at this delay and understand something clearly. It wasn't punishment. It wasn't neglect. It was preparation.